Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing twists, so getting twisty, working with our spine and detoxifying the body. Twists are really good for moving stuff around, relaxing, and just letting go of all that negative energy. So let's just get started. Spread out our toes, bringing our pinky toe down, our other toe, and just following the toes, spreading them fully on the mat, having our feet hips distance apart, and let's close our eyes, come to Tadasana, standing mountain here. And seeing where we are right now at the beginning of our practice, maybe having a slight bend in our knees, loosening up here, bringing our ears over our shoulders, making sure we're standing hips over knees, knees over ankles. Take a deep breath. Let go of your day or what you have to do. Be present here in the moment. Just inhale, bending our knees, bringing our arms to the sky. Slight back bend and folding forward, really deep bend in our knees here. Just waking up the spine, the body, dropping your head, shaking out. Having a good bend in our knees though, since this is our first forward fold. Breathe, starting to rock back and forth on our feet, bringing pressure into our hands and back to our heels. Rolling through each part of our foot and then our hands to our fingers. One more breath here. Inhale, flat back. You can bring your hands to your shins or the floor or your thighs, wherever feels comfortable. Looking forward, having a straight, nice spine. And release again, bending deep in our knees and rolling up slowly, bringing our hands to the sky. Let's catch our right wrist and pull it towards the left. Coming back up and grabbing our left wrist, pulling towards the right. And let's repeat that, back through center, pulling towards the left, back to center, pulling towards the right, and back to center. Bring our hands down the middle. Let's inhale, bringing now our weight into our left foot, spreading those toes brightly, suction cupping the foot to the floor, and starting to lift our right knee, squeezing it into our body as tight as we can here, but dropping our shoulders, rotating through the ankle, and then switching. Inhale, letting that drop now to where our knee is hips distance apart, and starting with our first twist. So bringing our left hand to the outside of our knee, inhaling that arm up, right arm up, and twisting back. Staying active in that right foot. Looking back at our fingers. If you fall, don't worry, the ground will catch you. Just come back to it. Inhaling, twisting a little deeper. And let's come back to center now. Squeezing that knee back. And now releasing that foot. Shake out your left foot. Inhale, bend your knees, bringing our hands to the sky and forward fold. Dropping our head. Let's walk out our legs just a little bit, bending into our left knee, then the right. Stretching through our hamstrings today. Enjoying this deep stretch. One more breath. Deep bend in our knees, flat back. Maybe feel a little bit more stretch. You can come to the shins instead of the thighs. Wherever you are, one more breath. Release and rolling up through your spine. Inhaling those arms up to the sky. And coming back down through Anjali Mudra. Prayer position. And now let's switch. So again, suction cupping that right foot to the ground, bringing our body weight into the right side and inhaling that knee up to our chest, giving it a good squeeze, rotating the ankle one way and then the other, dropping your shoulders, releasing tension. Inhale, let's drop that knee to hips distance here. Bringing your right hand now to the outside of that left knee. Inhaling the left arm up and looking back, twisting. Breathe here. Finding balance today and twists. One more breath. Inhaling back to center and dropping the leg. You can go ahead and shake out your feet. Inhale those arms up and forward fold again. Finding another walkout with your legs or stillness. Inhale, flat back. And release, bending into the knees and rolling your spine all the way up. Inhaling the arms up to the sky. And release. Let's now move our way back into the left foot, bringing that right knee up, squeezing it into the chest. And let's grab wherever we can here, so knee, ankle, and start to rotate that knee out. Bringing the foot either to the top of the thigh or below the knee, so above or below, not on the knee. Finding your tree position here. So coming to center, keeping your hands at your heart, or we can bring them up today. Cactus arms, whatever feels nice. Remembering to rotate your knee out. If you fall, that's okay. Inhale, sinking now into your body, finding balance. One more breath, bringing that knee back to the front, squeezing it in, and release. Shaking that left foot out now. Inhaling the arms to the sky, back down to center, and let's switch. So bringing our foot now, our weight into the right foot, squeezing that left knee up towards our chest and rotating, bringing it up to your thigh or down to your shin or even propped on the floor like this for balance. This is still great. Wherever you are, finding your pose and letting your body sink into that. Inhaling those arms up if that feels good. Finding your drishti, your point of focus, your balance, what you want, your intention. One more breath. Bringing our foot back to center and release, shaking our legs. Now let's come to a wide angle. Inhaling those arms up, making sure our feet are actually pointing in towards each other just a little bit. Finding your feet a little bit farther than hips distance apart. Inhale and hinging at the hips now. Coming all the way down. Stretching into our hamstrings. You can come to a flat back if you like, or releasing your head towards the ground. And if you have good balance here, grabbing the outsides of our ankles, and stretching our body towards our legs. Inhale, exhale. Twisting it up today. So inhale, bring yourself up to flat back, bringing your right hand to the center of your body. And let's inhale, peeling that chest towards the sky, getting a nice twist here. Inhale, exhale, opening your body up. And for a deeper twist, let's bring ourselves back to center, walking over towards the left side, bringing our right hand to either the foot, the leg, the ankle, and let's twist up again. A little bit of a deeper twist here. Enjoying that deep stretch into our hamstrings. One more breath. And releasing back to center, dropping our head. Shaking our head no. Shaking your head yes. Inhale, bringing ourselves back to flat back, bringing our left hand to the center of the mat, and now twisting our right hand towards the sky. Enjoying this spinal twist, releasing all the negative energy, the toxins in our body. One more breath. And bringing us back to center, walking over now to the right side, grasping the right leg with our left arm, and again, twisting up. Releasing tension where it is not needed, or shoulders or face. One more breath. Now release, dropping your head. Inhale, back up to center. Let's heel toe our feet in now, under our hips, but our toe is now facing out. And slowly bend down into our malasana, or squat. So we're working our heels towards the ground here. If you can't find the ground today, that's fine. But let's bring our spine up. Pressing, if you can find your elbows towards your knees, pressing them out, bringing our hands to center, breathing, sitting into our squat here. And if you need, bringing a block underneath your body, or a book or a blanket, anything you can release and still find that squat. Wherever you are, take one more breath. Let's release down to center here. And finding our twist. So bringing our right hand to the center of the mat and twisting up towards the sky. Releasing your tension in your shoulders. One more breath and release. Now twisting up towards the right. Now dropping your shoulders. One more breath. Releasing back to center, dropping your head. And coming back up. Now bringing our hands underneath our body, and let's push back up, straightening our toes towards the front of the mat, dropping our head. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, dropping our body now. Coming to the front of our mat if you're not already there. Let's inhale one more time, flat back, and dropping, bring your hands to the ground, spreading our fingers wide, and stepping back into plank. Inhale, our first plank today. So bringing our belly button to our spine, having a nice arch, pressing brightly through our hands. One more breath. And let's press back up to downward dog. First dog of the day, so feel free to walk that out, bending one knee and the other. Really imagining yourself as an equilateral triangle. Whenever you can, finding stillness. And let's twist in our dog today. So, walking our hands back about 1 or 2 palm prints, whatever is comfortable, having a little bit wider of a stance with our legs will make this pose a little easier. Let's inhale, bringing our right hand to our left and looking underneath our left armpit. It's going to be a nice deep stretch into the back of our hamstrings. So having a slight bend in your knee is fine. To make this stretch harder, you can bring your dog a little farther out and stretch back. One more breath. Release, coming back to center. And let's switch, bringing our right palm to the center and bringing our left hand to our right foot. Twisting, looking underneath our right armpit. Slight twist, deep stretch in our hamstrings. One more breath. Release, bringing our dog back. And let's do a flow. Shifting forward to our plank. Coming to knees, if that's in your practice, or shifting forward over our palms and lowering all the way down, pressing up and through. Cobra. It's our first cobra, so having a slight bend in your elbows are just fine. If the lower back is not ready yet. One more breath here. Dropping your shoulders, pressing through our toenails. And let's press back up into downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Having a couple breaths in downward dog, you can find stillness or bending through each knee, whatever you like. One more breath. Now let's bring our right foot up, keeping our hips square, bending our knee to nose, and back up. Knee to nose, back up with the right foot, knee to nose, back up. One more time, knee to nose, back up, and now letting your hips open, getting a slight twist here, so bending at the knee, looking underneath our armpit. Inhale, exhale, bringing our hips back to center, bringing our knee to nose and stepping all the way through. Here we are, a low lunge, finding our knee over ankle. Finding your breath here if you lost that for a moment. One more breath here. Let's bring our left hand flat against the mat and twisting up towards the sky. Enjoying these nice little twists. One more breath. And before we go to the other side, let's find our balance here, bringing our palms together at the center of our heart and bringing this left arm over our right knee. Getting a little deeper of a twist. If you need, you can drop that knee or keeping it up. Really working those palms towards our heart center. One more breath. And let's release back to center. Inhaling up to high lunge for just a moment. One more breath. And sinking all the way back down. Bringing our right foot to meet the left. Plank. Shifting forward and lowering all the way down. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And pushing back up to downward dog. Take a couple breaths here. Stretching it out. Let's inhale that left leg up now, keeping our hips square and bringing our knee to nose. Bringing it back up. Remembering to breathe, knee to nose. Getting a little core today. Bringing it back up. Knee to nose. One more time here. Knee to nose. All right, bringing it back up and letting your hips open. Bending at that knee and looking underneath our elbow. One more breath. Squaring your hips back and stepping your foot all the way back and through. Here we are, low lunge, finding your breath, finding your knee over your ankle. One more breath here. All right, bringing our arm down, fingers spreading brightly and twisting towards the sky. Breathing, remembering your breath. One more breath here. Bringing our palms to center to meet and bringing that knee and elbow together and twisting. Again, you can drop that back knee if you like or stay here. Working those palms to the center of our chest. One more breath. And let's release. Before we go all the way down, bringing our arms up into a high lunge for a moment, sinking a little deeper. And release all the way down. Bringing that left leg to meet the right. Plank, holding here for just a moment. And shifting forward and coming all the way down. Chaturanga. Pushing up through cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's press back through child's pose just for a moment and release. One more breath here. Let's press back all the way up to hands and knees. Tabletop position. Inhale, dropping the belly, cow. Exhale, bringing our body up to cat. And finding a couple more of those. One more breath. Finding neutral spine. And we'll do a twist here. So bringing our right arm to the center of the mat. Inhaling the left arm up. And let's weave it through our right arm. Bringing our left shoulder to the ground. And twisting towards the right. Looking towards the sky. If you like, a deeper twist, bringing that right arm up and hooking it around our back. Finding our crease of our hip. One more breath here. If you took the bind, release. And bringing our arm back up and through. Twisting one more time here. And releasing that arm. And let's go to the other side. So bringing that left arm to the center and twisting that right arm to the sky and weaving it underneath. Twisting towards the left now. Breathe. If you found the bind on the opposite side, find it here. So inhaling that arm up and twisting it behind our back. Remembering to breathe. Inhale, one more breath. Releasing your bind if you took it. Bringing our arm back and bringing it back to the ground. Let's have one more cat and cow. So dropping your belly, looking up at the sky. And bringing our spine up into an arch. And neutral spine. Let's drop back here, bringing our feet one side or the other. Coming onto our butt. Inhale. And letting ourselves roll all the way back down onto our spine. Keeping our knees bent. Let's bring our arms out to a T and just windshield wiper our knees. Mini twists that are really good for the lower spine. If you have any sciatica or lower back tension, this really is good. One more breath here. Let's inhale those knees up to our chest, rolling our spine, rocking back and forth. Inhale, exhale, letting those knees fold to the right. And looking towards our left hand. Enjoying the decompression of our spine here. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Let's bring those knees back up to the center of our chest. Give our knees a squeeze, bring our nose to knees. Release and rocking our spine, our knees, and letting them drop to the left. Bring your arms to a T and looking towards the right. Inhale and exhale, release. You can even bring your hand up to our knee to give a little pull if you want a little bit more of a stretch. Wherever you are. Taking one more breath here. Bringing our legs back up to center. Squeezing them in one more time. And releasing your legs down to the ground, bringing them out, setting ourselves up for Shavasana. Letting the practice settle into our body. Taking one more deep breath, the deepest breath you've taken all day. Release. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Yoga Birch. Namaste.